Well, the next episodes of Velma came out, and I feel no different. There genuinely is nothing to say other than why in the hell would you make this? These last couple episodes were about, I guess, women empowerment, but I have never felt less empowered as a woman than watching these episodes. I mean, there's an awful joke at the beginning of episode 3 that Velma makes that guys should take not murder girls classes because the girls have to take self-defense courses. I mean, just in general, I think everybody should take self-defense courses because, you know. Anyway, in the third episode, it follows up with the Daphne x Velma plot, and they do this by, again, having them beat the shit out of each other in a tournament about who's the least defenseless or some fucking garbage like that. Because Velma got upset with Daphne that she had more on the line than her, and because we need a miscommunication, Velma thinks it's about her friends or whatever, but then to show that Velma is truly awful, she reads Daphne's diary in front of the whole school and thinks that will make people hate Daphne because she's talking to the school therapist. I cannot tell you how much I hated Velma in that moment, because she honestly could not get over herself. And the reason Daphne's going to the counselor is because she's trying to find her bio parents, and it's bringing up a lot of abandonment trauma for her. You know, the reason that she didn't want to get with Velma in the first place, because she was afraid of abandonment, because it wasn't the first time Velma abandoned her, because when Velma lost her mom, she just abandoned everyone, and Daphne didn't want to get abandoned again, so, you know, that's kind of fair. But I cannot tell you how much euphoria I got when Daphne obliterated Velma in that final fight. It felt great. There's also some subplot about Shaggy being a therapist that doesn't really matter other than Shaggy finding something out about his mother and in a, insane asylum, but there's no other mention about it so far. Again, this is in episode 3, and there's another episode out, and they mentioned nothing. And other than that, nothing more about solving mysteries is done. So episode 3 was just a huge fucking waste of time. Nothing happened. And that's why it was somewhat enjoyable, because nothing important fucking happened, so I didn't have to pay attention. And then in episode 4, another murder happens. So Fred is released from prison. So he's back. My favorite. Yay! So in this episode, Velma needs to make a list of the top 5 hottest chicks in school because the murderer is killing hot high school chicks, and they are going to have officers follow the girls around to make sure that they stay safe, which honestly isn't a bad idea to have officers follow some girls and create curfews for the girls in order to keep them safe. No problem with that. That should have already happened after the third murder. Possibly, maybe even the second one. However, Velma can't do it because she hates all women besides Daphne, because, you know, feminism. Feminism's great. So she gets Fred to make the list in her stead because he's a filthy white man pig, according to the show. And then after the list making, Velma gives Fred a book about inner beauty or some bullshit. And then Velma says that instead of picking the hottest chicks, they should make the hot people ugly because they are held by the patriarchy, which is astonishingly funny to me because all of the chicks are honestly still very pretty and hot looking. So I don't see what the difference is at the end. And then Fred starts to see women as more than bodies or whatever, and seeing them more for their personality. So he walks up to some fucking lady who's 50 years old and thinks she's hot, which is infinitely gross. I don't like it. I'm into older guys myself, but even then, I'm not into people who are 60 years old. Surprisingly, the girls call Velma out for slut-shaming them, which basically means them being hot because their outfits are honestly not even that bad. I would not see the kind of outfits that they wear at my own high school. So, yeah. Then Velma's stepmom goes into labor and people are more concerned with videotaping and watching rather than getting her on an ambulance. Which, while true, a lot of people would at least try to get the ambulance to her, so anyway, the girls also use their hotness and sexy dance moves to lure the people away while Velma pushes and shoves everyone away so that the ambulance can get to Velma's stepmom, which again is just like, I'm an ugly girl while these chicks are hot. We're just two different ladies, which should not, I don't know. I don't like Velma. Also, Velma learns some lesson that women can be hot because they want to be, not for men or some garbage, which I figured we were past that already, but I don't know. Also, Fred falls in love with Velma because she's cool, smart, and independent. All qualities that Velma is not. So Mindy Kaling is officially a Sonic Insert character where she makes all the characters fall in love with her. I'm not fucking kidding you. All of the Mystery Gang has now officially had a crush on her in the show. And then also, one of the girls doesn't dress up like she used to and dresses how she wants. She's really cute. And Shaggy falls in love with her and vice versa. And now they're kind of like dating from what I can tell from the end trailer. It's really cute, but obviously already Velma's got to be a huge cunt and is pissed off that Shaggy is with this girl because she has to have everybody's attention on her 24/7. So, yeah. Now, there were rumors that this was supposed to be Scooby, but that is not the case. Her name is Gigi. She's going to be her own character. But I'm not surprised a lot of people fell for this rumor because I would not put it past Mindy to do something like this. So, yeah. But yeah, anyway, those were the last 2 episodes. I'm still not happy with it. I mean, I didn't want to blow my brains out as bad, I guess. But they're still, like, really awful. I mean, I didn't... Let's just say this. I didn't mind episode 3. Again, like I said, just because of the fact that nothing happened in it. So it's just, my brain turned off. So it wasn't as terrible. But episode 4, things happened. So, yeah. And again, we're on episode 4 of an 8-episode series. And nothing has happened with Velma's mom. Not a fucking thing. Nothing is happening in this show. And I don't understand why. Just get to the point. Solve mysteries. That's what the Scooby Gang's about. I'm not here to hear whiny, bitchy high school gossip. I'm here to hang out with cool kids that solve mysteries. That's the point of Scooby. Nothing else. You're supposed to sit down, turn off your brain, and say, ha ha ha, funny dog talk. I don't know. I'm pissed off. Because this is already getting a season 2. Why? I don't know. No one. I don't know many people who are actually watching this show. But even the people that are watching this show, everyone hates it. No one likes it. So I don't know what the HBO Max executives are thinking on this fucking one. Because this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. I don't know. I think it might be something with Casey Bloys trying to maybe save the animation department on HBO Max. Since the last guy, fucking, who was it? David Zaslav, whoever he is, was getting rid of fucking everything with animation and everyone was pissed about it. So... and it's still gone, I believe. I don't know. I'm not paying attention to all that. But I think that's what's going on right now. I think he's just trying to maybe save the animation department so that they don't get such a bad rep. But the fact that they're trying to save the Velma show out of some other shows is fucking astonishing to me. And it's a really, really, really stupid fucking decision. Because if it is that, that's nuts. Anyway, thanks for, watching the video again. I appreciate the support on the last one. Apologies for the lateness, or tardiness or whatever. I have to do these really late at night when my family is asleep or gone. But, and I just started my college work and I'm an engineering student, so it's a lot. But anyway, thanks for watching. I still don't know how to end videos, so bye!